Ooh, I think we went live.
I see the little red box.
Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Alicia.
Good morning.
And we are here at the Prescott Executive Studios doing the Yavapai Pulse. And I tell you what, this is going to be a big day, so you want to stay tuned if you can. With that being said, let's get it started. All right, guys, as we are doing the Yavapai Pulse, the whole reason for this is to talk about the events and everything that's going on in all of our community of Yavapai County and more, because I'm going to be moving a little bit farther than just Yavapai County coming in the next month, or probably the next month or two.
Okay.
So without further ado, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You're looking peachy?
More orangey, but yes.
Wait, isn't it peach orange?
It's like, it's just like it's like a muted, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
So if I were to go ahead and say you look, what would I say?
I don't know.
Peachy.
Peach. You see, okay.
We're going peachy.
We're going to go peachy. Let's go peachy. Make it easy.
All right. Well, this weekend was a pretty freaking crazy weekend.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. What did you do? Let's talk about the rings.
So my boys play for Gridiron. If you do have kids that are wanting to do flag football, definitely be looking out for them for the spring. An amazing flag football organization, so well ran and just such great coaching all around. But my 5-year-old on his 6U team, the Ninjas, they won the championship. And then my 7-year-old on the 8U team, Enforcers, they also won the championships. And they got rings, like real big championship rings. And those things they're getting cleaned and they are getting buffed every day. They are perfectly on their dresser. So we had a great weekend of football.
And if the Gridiron is out there, I would like a ring too. I don't know what it is, but that ring is nice.
They are massive. They're so heavy. They're so all the kids were so surprised. They were just thinking like medals or something, but then those rings were there on the table. And I mean, it was just like, oh my gosh, this is like real. So congratulations to the 6U Ninjas and 8U Enforcers for winning.
Congratulations. I really do. I really do like that opportunity to see children freaking like thrive, and then all of a sudden have that little piece of I never kept any of my medals. I don't know. They just over time they just they just went bye.
Yeah.
But those things actually are very memorabilia things that you will always remember.
Yeah. And they deserved it. They had heck of a season. The Ninjas were undefeated, and the Enforcers, they only lost one game all season, and it was their very first game when they were just kind of like, okay, here we go. But that was it. They won all of their games the rest of the season. So very well deserved to my baby boys.
That's cool. Well, congratulations to them, and also thank you to the Gridiron.
Yes,
we are a sponsor for them, so we really do like enjoying the youth doing what they do best.
Yes, and they do a great job with them. So,
well, I went down to Sedona. Ooh. Okay, so I went down to Sedona for the wine festival. I heard about this fountain. It's basically a spring that is just springing out of the ground, and what kind of
doing what it does.
Does what it does. Flowing water. And we went the first time, couldn't find it, so I was like, let's go again and let's try to find this place. Mm-hmm. And so I went into ChatGPT and I'm like, tell me how to get to this natural spring water in Sedona. And it tells me how to do it. And I'm like, okay, well, still, that's how everybody's been telling me how to do it. And if you don't know, you will always pass it. Uh-huh. And so I actually asked ChatGPT to also make it into an actual adventure. Oh, so it came in with like, "Aye, mate," like we're gonna find a lost treasure.
That's hilarious.
But we ended up finding it, and it was so awesome.
Was there a lot of people?
No, there's not a lot of people
awesome.
there.
Well, that's good.
And usually during summertime, the roads are all packed because everybody's going to slide rock, going off to go into the creek, do whatever they do. But this one was perfect. It was kind of like, I passed it and we came back around. I was like, it has to be in this little area. And so I pulled over, and then all of a sudden it was like, there it is. And it was just so much excitement. People were walking up, and I was kind of skeptical,
Yeah.
because when you drink water out of the ground, like, technically
Right.
that's what we do anyway. Now you're just like, I don't know about this,
Yeah.
because bacteria, whatever. But there were so many people that were coming up with their 5-gallon things.
Mhm.
I mean, they were just coming up and bringing it in there and putting the water. So obviously I asked a question like, have you been coming here often? They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is what we do. We come here, we fill up the 5-gallon, and then they fill up like 2 or 3 of them, and it's free. It's free because it's just freely flowing.
Right.
But anyways, they came up and they were like, yeah, no, it's good. And they said that one time it did have an issue, but ADEQ kind of all comes up there and tests it on a regular basis to make sure that
Mhm.
it's drinkable water.
Right.
And so we ended up grabbing 4 gallons,
Mhm.
and I tell you what, it's freaking some of the best water
I
ever.
bet.
And
I
so
bet.
that was my highlight of the weekend.
Do you feel younger?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay,
I
that's
feel
good.
very young.
Do you feel youthful?
I feel youthful. I woke up today. I actually, after we found the Fountain of Youth, I'm calling it the Fountain of Youth,
Yeah.
whatever. You guys can call it whatever the heck you want. I actually ended up going, and there was a food truck festival happening in Sedona.
Oh, okay.
And I forgot what the name of the park is, but it seems like that's where all the freaking
Mhm.
festivals and stuff are
Right.
going down. And I went in there, and there was 7 food trucks, and I was like, you know what? I'm a little bit hungry, and I was like, I want to try all the food trucks. But we had 2 food trucks there that was from Prescott area.
Okay.
So we had La Tapatia, and we had Meltdown that was there. Then there was a pizza place, and there was a food truck that actually stopped in Prescott right prior to the Sedona one. That we ended up were able to taste. They're called pop stickers or
pot stickers.
pop stickers and
Pot stickers.
pot
Stickers.
not pop. Okay, pot stickers.
Yep.
Not pot, like
Yum.
smoke pot.
Yeah,
pot.
I love pot stickers. They're so
And
good.
so, anyways, I did my little tour, and the last thing that we ate was this ice cream. And it was cool because the food truck or the truck actually had a floating deck on the back. It had like a little seating there. And I was like, oh, what a
that's
great way
cute.
to end
That's
the day.
cool.
And it was so beautiful in Sedona.
I was just gonna say it was beautiful out here, so I can imagine it was beautiful there.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those moments where you're just like, this is awesome. And so it was a great day trip down in is it down in Sedona? I guess we're down there in Sedona. And it was beautiful. But technically, you got to go ahead and get out there and see all these cool things that are happening.
Exactly.
And you can follow it all on our page. We like to go ahead and promote all this stuff. So with that being said, what do we got tonight?
Tonight, we have the Senior Referral Network. So I know we've mentioned it before, but for anybody that is in, whether it be works in the senior living or senior community, or has a mom or dad that maybe is getting up there and you're starting to try to figure out the best kinds of services, this is the kind of event for you. You can go, they have tables set up, you can get to really discuss things with different people, all different kinds of vendors are there. And then they always honor, they have their hometown hero that they'll honor it. I'm not sure who their honoree is this evening, but they also like to really give back to the community and honor some hometown people that are really helping to make a good difference in the senior community out here.
That's so huge. I really like going there. And we are also another sponsor for this event. And just because it's called Senior Referral Network doesn't mean it's seniors in the building. I mean, there is seniors in the building, but the whole point of it is having businesses that cater to the seniors. So if you're a business out there and you are wanting to go ahead and be a part of it, it's free to you. There's a taco bar that's going to be there. And then also some drink tickets. So come out, have some fun, enjoy your time, and participate in something that is actually one of the best and biggest local economy boost that there is. You know,
they're always packed, and they're always packed in those on these events too. So a lot of people
always looking for cool businesses that will be able to help service our community. So if you guys are a business out there that could go ahead and service this community, or anybody that's in that service industry, come on down and be a part of it. I'm actually happy about the flag retirement ceremony. This one right here is actually pretty awesome. Embry-Riddle did it last year, and there's a group that actually does this. It's a veteran. It's the veteran retirement. Do they have it in here? I feel like they have a name for the actual group itself. Is it? Let me see. Nope.
Just kidding.
So anyway, just kidding. Anyways, there's a group that Team Sheepdog. Team Sheepdog.
Okay.
There we go. That's the name right there.
There it is.
They are actually veteran students inside of Embry-Riddle that does a lot of amazing things for the community and also the Embry-Riddle community.
Right.
So this one is going to be for the retirement of the flags. So if you have a flag that needs to be retired, come to Embry-Riddle Thursday at 5 p.m. and be a part of something that is actually really, really freaking cool. I didn't go last year, but I got some pictures. But they invited me out this year. They invited the Prescott Times to be a sponsor of it. So if you guys want to be a part of something that's very patriotic and something that I've never seen before, the only time that I've ever seen anybody burning a flag was in protest. And I don't think that's the way that I want to see a flag retired.
No.
And respectfully, we are Americans, and this is how Americans do it. Yep. So we want to go ahead and be a part of it, and it's open to the public. So if you guys want to be a part of it, you guys can. It's going to be an awesome deal. So it starts at 5 p.m.
Awesome.
What else do we have? Oh, did you hear about the local artisan market grand opening?
No, I had not. Either. What is that?
It's something that just popped up. So if you guys are kind of like, okay, so a lot of people are creating these vendors like DIY people.
Yes.
And so you have like a
pop-up.
Yeah, pop-up tent, whatever. I mean, anyways, you do a DIY at your house and you bring it to some place. Yeah. And this is exactly where it goes. And then they made a place for this. And I just got this information yesterday. So I'm like, what's going on? How's it going?
So it's a specific like venue or space that they'll be doing this.
Yes.
Like recurring.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like there's some other things going on with it. I've had somebody talk with me about it. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And so basically, if you have a product, you could put it into the store.
Okay.
So basically, a consignment store of sorts.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And you have a little bit of a space here at this location. There's another one in Chino Valley that has this, and they have like tons of artisan people inside of one little building where you can go ahead and purchase things that people are doing. Artists, I mean, like anything, like soaps, everything you could possibly think of,
and keeping it local.
Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
All made in one location. So they're having the grand opening this weekend on the 15th, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the weekend.
That's the weekend.
So, guys, I mean, I'm so excited that people are willing to go ahead and do like several different things in general. But
that's awesome. And then also on Saturday at 3:00, the Edison, if you haven't ever been there, this is an even more perfect reason to go. The Edison is going to be doing an Arizona wine tasting. So all of like local state wines are going to be there. So you'll be able to go in and also just kind of take a look around the Edison Market, which is actually really, really cool. So you could definitely go in there, try some wines, do some sampling. And then if you're there at 3, then you can head on over at 5:00 to James Marco. We are doing a soups and sips class on Saturday at 5. So we're going to be doing 3 different soups and then doing some like fresh sourdough crackers to go with some of them. And we'll be having some like sugar-free and organic wines, or buy some at the Edison, bring them on in and have some delicious wine while you make some soups and get to sample some delicious soups. I love Arizona
wines.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing this thing called Wine Chronicles with Sherry, the owner of Back Alley Wine Bar. And we did a show, a Wednesday show, and it was Wine Wednesdays. And we couldn't really say wine on thing because it's just like, anyways, long story short, I tasted a lot of wine, and she brought out some wine that, everybody's like, wine snobs, you got to get some wine snob.
I know.
Like, oh, my wine is better. And it was I asked her, so which wine is the best? She goes, the best wine is when you're sharing it with friends. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
That is true, though.
But the best one that I actually have tasted has been Arizona wine because it tastes so fresh.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but it just tastes so fresh. And if you taste like wines from like California or Italy and France, it's just like, there is something about that. It's just like,
it's just a different,
It's just like, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you got to think. I mean, you figure
acid or us.
I was just gonna say you have a very different,
taste,
acidity, and like the dirt is different, and everything's just very different. So all of those, but see, that's where like the wine snobs can figure that out. Like, oh, this has this kind of undertone and this kind of, and I don't drink wine, so I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Sarah, the owner of Edison, one of the owners of Edison, she is actually a wine connoisseur, and then there's a name title
sommelier.
Yeah, she's an official sommelier. And it's kind of crazy because we went to a few wine tastings, and she actually brings out her little book and she just starts taking notes. And she just like sipping, and she goes, "This is what I taste." It's so amazing.
I know, that's crazy. Some people just have that palate for it.
Yeah,
it's pretty impressive.
Okay, so let me stop real quick. And Lori Lawton Scott, she is one of the amazing sponsors as well for the ceremony, the flag ceremony, and she has she's staying. It's a student veterans organization, and ROTC. So that's the organization that's going to be doing the retirement of the flag. So I just wanted to stop and say that real quick. So let me just do a rundown of all the amazing events that are happening. Allen's Flowers Holiday Open House on November 19th. If you guys want to be there, be a part of it, you can. And just like we did, was it last week, Tuesday? We did a interview with the head cheese for the Festival of Trees, and they were talking about that. That starts on November 20th. It goes to November 23rd. Don't forget that Jingle Mingle is going to be there for all of us. If you guys want to be a part of it, there is a cost to it.
Yes, and you have to be 21.
21 and older, please.
21 and older.
And then we're also doing our November business mixer, which we are teaming up with the Wranglers, and they're gearing up for their season. So we would love for you guys to be out there. And we are joined by two other amazing sponsors. Actually, one other amazing sponsors, and the other one is going to be a recipient of some of the stuff that we're doing. So Hometown Prescott is another sponsor, but we are trying to go ahead and raise money and funds for Real Hope Inc. for their event that's happening in December, which is a big toy giveaway.
Right.
And this big toy giveaway services probably somewhere around 1,500 children. And when you go to this event, it's just incredibly huge. The way that it's all set up, tons of toys, and books and stuff that kids can have, and then the lines. I mean, they can't just send them in the line. They have to do like a circle line in order for them to all to be like kind of like in a location. But this is one of the best events that I've done in the past 4 years with them. And it really, honestly, is a good way to go ahead and give back. So if you come to this business picture, we would love for you guys to go ahead and actually help donate to the Real Hope Inc. Family that is giving, their time to go ahead and help service our community in ways that we probably will never know. Some of us will never know, but I just wanted to go ahead and do that, for them, because that is actually coming up here shortly. And I definitely want you guys to be a part of it. All businesses are allowed to be a part of that. All business leaders as well, or leaders in general, are allowed to come through. And
it's holidays,
and there's more. And then Quellwood Greens is doing a turkey shootout, a tournament. And if you guys want to be a part of that, you guys are more than happy. We are more than happy to have you guys out. We are also these are our partners at the at Quellwood Greens, and they do more than just golf. They have an entertainment place now. They have an eatery there that you guys can go ahead and frequent and eat. They have music that is being playing. They now have golf tournaments. They also have a paint and sip thing going on.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So there's so much stuff going on in this community, and we would love for you guys to be a part of it. It's just one of those things that we love to do.
Yep.
I think that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And then another one of those holiday markets at the end of the month.
Yeah, they're just
we're another sponsor for this.
Yeah,
I'm just starting to realize there's a trend going on here. We're taking care of business, everybody, and if you want us to be a part of it, we can go ahead and make it happen. But this is the third annual holiday market. This is my third year being a part of this. It's officially sold out. You cannot be a part of it if you're an artisan. Unfortunately,
they've already got all their vendors.
Yeah, they have 30
30
plus vendors. I mean, if you want to go outside of this place, you can, but the inside's already taken care of. It's going to be over at the Founding Fathers. Thank God that Grant was saying, "Hey man, come over. You guys go ahead and go inside." And this is what it's all about.
That's great.
Anyways, please come out and shop local and support small businesses. It could be a very, very,
always
very
important.
Awesome deal.
Yep.
And then you know what? You guys just gonna have to follow our page in order for you guys to read all the extra stuff.
We're just getting more and more stuff coming.
You know what's kind of crazy? I was actually thinking to myself, I was like, the end of the year, everything slows down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the pace, and we're gonna go ahead and do some pretty awesome things. And one of the things that I decided to do is start. We're going to be opening up the Northern Arizona Times, as you can probably see right here, and we are making it a freaking huge leap to go ahead and just start covering all of Northern Arizona. My home base is here in Prescott, Arizona, here at the Prescott Executive Studios. But my goal is to go ahead and enlarge our news coverage throughout all of Northern Arizona. So if you guys want to be a part of that, we would love to have you.
Yes.
What do you got going on James Marco? Have we got a soup thing going on?
We just talked.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just wanted this picture. We talked about it.
Yes, but this Saturday at the clinic, 132 South Montezuma Street in Prescott, right across from the courthouse. And yeah, we're going to be doing corn chowder. We're going to do like a vegetable beef and then just a good old classic tomato soup. And then, like I said, we're going to do some homemade sourdough crackers to go with the soup there. So it should be delicious.
So Thanksgiving is coming up soon.
Yes.
What is your favorite plate?
So
what's a favorite thing on your plate?
I would say personally, I'm not a huge Thanksgiving meal person. I don't love turkey because it's so easy to not do well. But I do. I mean, if I have to be honest, I make a sweet potato casserole that is like pretty top notch. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that an Italian thing?
No, sweet potato casserole. No.
Well,
but because that's like the chef thing, like chef's kiss. It's actually pretty darn good. But yeah, and I love mashed potatoes. I do love mashed potatoes and some gravy. But yeah, I'm not a huge Thanksgiving. Like, I'd much rather have like a prime rib or like stuff like that for Thanksgiving. That's more of what I'd like to eat.
I remember one year I ate so much, I moaned all the way home.
Yeah, I don't, and that's the thing is I don't like that feeling because you snack all day for hours and then you're supposed to sit there and like eat this big plate of food and it's just like, ugh.
I'm here.
There it is. They're telling us it's time.
Yeah, you're like, bye, get out of here. Really expanded your time. So, guys, if you keep on following the Prescott Times, please do so. If you guys want to go ahead and submit some events, please go and take advantage of that at info@theprescotttimes.com. And if you guys want to go ahead and upload for free on our calendar, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do so. And if you guys want us to promote more, please just email us. But go check out theprescotttimes.com/calendar, and you guys go ahead and put your stuff on there. It would be helpful for you to do that because it will actually index here in our community. And with that being said, I don't know what else to do besides get the heck out of here because I got other things going on. With that, I'm out. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. Remember, love always wins. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.